extremely important, and I do want to congratulate the organizers and LUMS because you are helping ushering in the new economy. Whatever we are doing right now and everything that you hear in the papers, all the efforts that we are making in terms of, and some of this is coming to fruition in terms of rating upgrades, macroeconomic stability, etc. But the reality is that the world has moved on and we need to move on in terms of adopting and accelerating our journey in terms of, first of all, it starts with acknowledgement. There is something going on, and then you want to do something about it. And beginning of this year and late last year, I look at some of the chain analysis stuff which was coming through. And we can bury our head in the sand and it says, it'll blow over. ये एक इशू है, एक चीज़ चल रही है, एक ट्रेंड चल रहा है, ये ख़त्म हो जाएगा. So I started following this from Q4 of last year, and अच्छा है बुरा है, but in any case you get these statistics from chain analysis, etc. And when you see 20 to 25 million citizens of this country participating in this activity in one form, shape or the other, कोई डबल कर रहा है, कोई बड़ा कर रहा है, कोई अपनी इन्वेस्टमेंट कर रहा है, कोई लॉसेस कर रहा है, and then the volume discussion is up for discussion, whether it's X billion or Y billion. I don't want to go there. But the reality is, when 10 to 15% of the citizens of this country are participating, and mostly youth, the young and the restless who are sitting here in this room as well, you cannot ignore that. You cannot ignore that. And that was the genesis of the entire discussion, जहाँ से हमने शुरू किया कि अगर हम इसको acknowledge नहीं करेंगे कि this is something, and I kept on seeing where Pakistan is, number 10, number 7, and wherever now we are. So how can we ignore this? And therefore the leadership that LUMS has taken, and I appreciate there's some sponsor who has come in to set up this center of excellence at LUMS, which I think is fantastic and wonderful because it's all about education and seminars like these, because that's how we're going to scale it up. Now, from my perspective as the Minister of Finance and Revenue, there was another angle, and that was the regulatory angle, because it's very clear that and happening at this scale, it's only a question of when, not if, that we are going to get into trouble as a country, as a sovereign again. In terms of KYC, AML, sanctions, transaction monitoring. बड़ी मुश्किल से 5-6 साल लगाकर हम ग्रे लिस्ट से निकले हैं. And this cannot be a cause to go back onto that situation. So इसमें there's an offensive element, there's an economic element, and there's a defensive element from a regulatory angle. So अगर मैं पहले बात करूं कि why I think this is an opportune moment for Pakistan to take this forward with your help. First are the economic drivers. I'm sure ये आपने सारी बातें यहाँ की होंगी, और you will do it during the rest of the afternoon as well. So from my perspective, 2-3 उसकी thematic aspects हैं. एक उसका aspect जो है वो financial inclusion का है. दूसरा उसका aspect है transparency का, speed का. Because we talk about technology, and technology, I mean, all of you know this better than I am as a layman. All I know is when you talk to your customers, you talk to your clients, you talk to the citizens of this country, what is technology? When we talk about automation, when we talk about digital journeys, what is that? It's all about being faster, cheaper, better. तो हम अपने नज़रिए से तो देखते हैं, लेकिन ये जो गोल्फ की टर्मिनोलॉजी, it's not how you drive, how you arrive, because that's what everyone wants: faster, cheaper, better. And if blockchain and AI and crypto, all of this Web 3.0 overall in the context of new economy can deliver that for Pakistan, well, that is what we, and I'm sure collectively, what we are shooting for. अब जहाँ तक यूज़ केसेस का ताल्लुक है, so I'm sure इसमें आज सुबह भी बात हुई होगी, I'm sure you will talk about it in the rest of the afternoon as well. Coming from the banking industry, even here in Pakistan, the project which got started a couple of years back, and this is with respect to EKYC. So this is using the blockchain methodology. And this, while I was in Singapore, obviously that was already there. तो आज जब हम एक अकाउंट खोलने जाते हैं, so even before we get to the whole compliance discussion and what we need for the compliance discussion, we have this thadda of documents. आज बाहर तो आपने जो अकाउंट खोलना है वो खोलना है, यहाँ कहीं पाकिस्तान में जाके अकाउंट खोलने की कोशिश तो करें. तो वो जो thadda of documents we do with one bank, and I'm coming from the banking industry as well. Why do we need to repeat it if you want to open it the same account or similar account with two other banks? तो ये जो पाकिस्तान बैंक एसोसिएशन और स्टेट बैंक ने ये काम शुरू किया आज से 2-2.5 साल पहले, सो उसमें अच्छा है कि we have moved into that discussion that with your consent, your documents can be uploaded onto a distributed ledger, और वो जो सारी फील्ड है उसमें आपके कंसेंट से अगर एक बैंक के साथ आपका अकाउंट है, maybe they still want some delta from you in that particular bank given their compliance requirements, but I would imagine 90% of the stuff would be done because they will have the documentation with your consent. So I think that is a use case which is already in vogue and has to be scaled up, but I think it's moving in the right direction. उसके बाद जो the lifeline of the country, which is remittances. A number of firms are already coming in, talking to us, talking to SAPM around where they are, where they want to go, and how they're already intermediating these flows. Back to better, cheaper, faster. एग्रीकल्चर की बात हुई है, आईटी की बात हुई है, फ्रीलांसर्स की बात इसमें है, and then as we go up the value chain in terms of energy, and with respect to the surplus energy जो इस वक्त है available in the country, and how do we sort of take this forward in terms of crypto mining and AI data centers, and we take it forward from that perspective, and I'm sure some of that or some of these use cases will be touched upon during this seminar as well. अब इसमें जो तीसरी चीज़ है कि गवर्नमेंट ने जो इसमें थोड़ा सा इनिशिएटिव लिया है, starting with the Crypto Council and then moving across to the ordinance which has already gone through, which is PVARA, Pakistan Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority. उसका पहला जो सेशन है या पहला इजलास है, that will be inshallah on Monday afternoon, and there are a number of agenda items which are going to go through from a policy perspective, and then how so we take it forward. और इसमें we have been very blessed in terms of getting some international collaboration and international success transfers, because अगर और मुल्क इस पे already जा चुके हैं या जा रहे हैं, why do we need to reinvent the wheel here, right? We need to make sure it's Pakistan first. We need to make sure that our interests are not compromised as we go forward. But again, at the same time, we don't need to start from ground zero. We can take up those templates, use those templates, and see whether that works for Pakistan or not. And that's what we have done in terms of the ordinance and in terms of the bill, which has now been, because ordinance has to become an act. And next week we have a discussion in the Senate Finance Committee. I'm sure it'll go to the National Assembly and ultimately, inshallah, get approved. लेकिन उसमें हमने जो advantage ली है from VARA in Dubai, MES in Singapore, and MICA out of EU. Because these countries have been at it, and so we are very grateful to these countries and in terms of their willingness and ability to help us in terms of fast tracking our journey here. और उसके अलावा, I mean, it's been in the public news, so I don't need to repeat that in terms of some of the international experts who have been managing their own exchanges and their businesses, and they are helping us from an advisory perspective as well. मैं आखिरी चीज़ सिर्फ ये कहूँगा कि देखें, from the time I become the finance minister, and the Prime Minister has been very vocal about this as well, I'm very clear that the private sector has to lead this country. And the government just needs to provide the ecosystem, provide the enabling environment, and that's what we are doing in terms of the regulatory regime, etc., and then get the heck out of it and let the private sector take things forward. लेकिन इस केस में मैं सिर्फ ये कहूँगा कि as a layman who doesn't know much about it, I would have loved to just stay here for the entire day to come up the curve as well from an educational perspective as well. लेकिन I would suggest कि आप इसको थोड़ा सा trilateral रखें. आम तौर पे मैं नहीं प्रपोज करता कि गवर्नमेंट को आप इन्वॉल्व करें या गवर्नमेंट के साथ कुछ करें, लेकिन I think between the private sector and academia and the government, and therefore I'm slightly surprised that the SAPM who's been appointed on crypto and blockchain is not here today. My own views. जी आकिब साहब. No, वो तो आप हैं और आप रेगुलेटरी साइड से भी हैं, क्रिप्टो काउंसिल से भी हैं, but there is a special assistant to the Prime Minister who has been appointed for this purpose, and मेरी request ये होगी कि as you take it forward to engage with him, because number of things, he's also the chairman of PVARA, and I do think it'll be a good way forward to engage. Because what I would like to see, and with your help और आपके जो Center of Excellence हैं कि आज आप इस्लामाबाद तशरीफ लाए, and you have as I said, all the bright people who are here, but this is also kind of a road show, right, where I hope we can collaborate with you. As I said, the last thing we want to do is to come in your way, right, the last thing, and I'm the last person to advocate that as well. तो इसके बारे में ज़रूर सोच लीजिएगा कि हम इसको from the SAPM office, from Ministry of Finance, I'm always there, ready, willing and able to assist any way we can, because from my perspective this is all about the new economy, and we have to accelerate our journey in terms of the new economy. बाकी हम जो पूरी कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि हम इसको आगे कैसे रिवाइव करें etc., इसमें ख़ास तौर पे जो यूथ की इन्वॉल्वमेंट है, the young and the restless, I think it's going to be very critical that we harness that energy, we provide that ecosystem. आपकी मदद से ये जो education है, because we have to go into this with our eyes and ears open as well. But having said that, ये हमारी eyes and ears open होने से पहले बहुत चीज़ें हो चुकी हैं और हो रही हैं. So इसलिए इसको हम adopt कर दें, इसमें इनको एक regulatory environment में ले आएं. I think वो मुल्क के लिए मुनासिब रहेगा, rather than getting into trouble at some point in time later on, number one. And number two, being Minister of Finance and Revenue, I can never underestimate the revenue we can get from there as well. So there is a, उसमें वो भी एक एंगल है, लेकिन मैं इस वक्त ये वो टैक्स की बात नहीं करना चाहता. But I do want to appreciate and जो LUMS की leadership है इसमें, or the Center of Excellence and everyone that who's here today. I wish you all the very best, and inshallah, we will continue on this journey. और जो भी support आपको हमारे से चाहिए, हम बिल्कुल उसके लिए हाजिर हैं. Once again, all the best to the organizers, all the participants. Thank you again for inviting me here today. Thank you.